Welcome back to another episode of What They Don't Say. I don't want to keep covering this subject. I wish Trump would fix this so it could just go away, but we're still embroiled in this darned Epstein mess, and it's starting to get ugly, and the bad thing is the ugly things are coming from Trump. This has got to calm down. It needs to de-escalate. He needs to be the one to do it. Increasing the attacks on your own voters isn't the best way to handle it. Okay, here we go. What the problem is, in case you haven't heard, Trump is coming out now with an obstinate attitude, insulting his own voters who are still curious about Trump. The people don't hate Trump. They're not attacking him. They just want justice. They want to know that the rich and powerful are subject to the same laws in America as the rest of us are. We're not seeing that. We want equal justice. We want prosecution for pedophiles, no matter how wealthy or well-positioned they are. That's all we want. Trump, you keep saying you don't understand what the fuss is all about. There, I just told you. Equal justice under the law. Prosecute pedophiles. How much more can we break that down to you? It's a little bit insulting. It's condescending for Trump to go out there and say, well, the people that are falling for this, it's a Democrat hoax. They only believe it because they're stupid and they're listening to Democrats. No, Trump. The Democrats jumped on board with this when they heard us complaining about it, because they've been looking for a chance to split the Trump voters, and you're making it easy. You know the old saying, give them enough rope, they'll hang themselves? When your enemy is destroying themselves, stay out of the way and let them? That's what the Democrats are doing. They're having a field day with this because you keep blowing it. You can't insult us and say that we're being fooled by them. We're the ones that aren't happy. Don't try to spin this by turning it around, making it look like it started with the Dems and a bunch of dumb MAGA voters stumbled into it because they don't know any better. President Trump has come out repeatedly and said, well, Bondi has handled this incredibly well. No, sir, she hasn't, or we wouldn't still be having to have these discussions. If she'd have handled it well, it would have never become the mess that it is today that you have to keep addressing every time you're in front of reporters. Carolyn Levitt has to keep addressing it. Do not tell us that Bondi handled it well when it's the worst mess you've had from your own side since you've been in the White House, including both terms. You've never had a mess like this. You've got to remember, it's not that we don't acknowledge the great things you've done and continue to do. We're all very happy about that. We appreciated it. We still do. We still support you. But that doesn't mean that it's okay to just crap on us. You know, you can have a wife for 10 years that was just really great. She doesn't come up and say, well, hey, it doesn't matter if I cheat on you now because look how good I was for 10 years. No. Trump, it's a daily battle. The support in politics is a daily battle. You know this. It's not going to get you anywhere to keep insulting us and saying that we don't understand when we do. It's not complicated. It's not just that we want to see the files. We would not have to see the files if the DOJ was doing their job. The only reason people want to see the files is because there's nothing happening. All the rich people are going free. All the power brokers from around the world are going free. Investigate it. Charge the guilty. Let the chips fall where they may. We don't care. Let the chips fall where they may. This has got to stop. This international ring of pedophiles based out of the U.S., no, we're not going to accept it. At the very least, the best you can do right now is get damaged and have this be a stain on your record from here on. Or how about a little bit of contrition? How about being contrite and saying, I misjudged the American people on this. Okay, I understand a lot of you want it. We're going to open up an investigation. We're going to start from scratch. The witnesses and the perpetrators, the victims, they're all still alive. A new case can start. It needs to be reinvestigated. Get Ghislaine Maxwell in on it. She's got a lot of stuff. Make a deal with her. Get some evidence. Evidence that can be supported. Don't let these child molesters go just because they're elites, okay? Do not come and tell us the nasty stuff that you're saying to your own voters right now. You came right out and said that you don't want the support of people who don't agree with you anymore. you better walk that back quick, because that is an insult. We do not deserve to be insulted by you the way you're doing it. It's pretty darn extreme for President Trump to start acting like, well, if we're going to disagree one time, he doesn't want our support anymore. It's 110% or nothing. That kind of sounds like the old crazy girls we knew back in college that have a boyfriend they just love him to death, but as soon as there's one problem, no matter what it was, oh, that's it, we're done, we got to break up. Sorry, Trump, no thinking person is going to agree with you 110% of the time. We acknowledge the good things you've done, and it's time for you to acknowledge what we've done for you. No matter what went on, we defended you 110% from day one, from the day you came down those stairs. The American people have been very good to you. The people who identify as the MAGA crowd have been very good to you. And you have no right to throw away half of them right now, to actually say that you don't want their support because they're stupid, they're following a dim hoax. No, sir, that is lie, that is spin. We don't deserve it. We deserve better from you. We have earned it. Personal insults against your own team probably isn't the best kind of team management. All we want is justice. Now, for you to come out and say that we're acting like Democrats, no, we're not. The Democrats saw what we're doing. They saw that you were blowing your response to it, and they jumped on the bandwagon. They don't want anything Epstein prosecuted. They don't believe you're going to do it. They just jumped on the bandwagon afterwards. It didn't start with them like you're trying to say. They jumped on the bandwagon afterwards because they figured it will damage you, and you're helping them. You're handing it to them on a silver platter by continuing to screw your own base on this. It's a little insulting that you think that we have to agree with you 100% of the time, every time, or we can just go like you have just said. It's 100% or nothing. Get the hell out. You're going to throw us away? That's not the smartest thing you've ever done. And for all the people that think that, hey, he's playing 5D chess, oh, he's way ahead, it's the art of the deal. Yeah, this is the same guy that had the election stolen right out from underneath his nose in 2020. Don't be telling us that we're the ones acting like Democrats. You have acted like a Democrat more than any of us ever has. How so? You campaigned on lock her up, lock her up. And what happened with Hillary? You got Bill Barr in there. You said you were going to drain the swamp. You used it for an employee pool. You brought in Bill Barr. In 2 weeks, he said, well, we investigated everything, and there's no evidence Hillary committed any crimes. And, sir, you did not bring it up again. After 2 years of promising to lock her up, you never mentioned it again, and you haven't mentioned it since. That's not us acting like a Democrat. The COVID shutdown. All the Democrats were 110% on board with that. And you were on stage with Fauci and Birx every day. When we were calling for Fauci to be fired, you were on stage with him every morning for your pressers, the COVID updates. Err on the side of caution. Flatten the curve. Those were Fauci words, and they were coming out of your mouth. You were the Democrat in that situation, not us. We wanted the shutdowns ended. We had people getting thrown in jail because they refused to close their businesses. That was on your watch. And you went along with the shutdowns. And to end the shutdowns, you unleashed the vax, Operation Warp Speed. The entire vax debacle is on your shoulders. You're the one that said rush it out there without any testing. We know that. We forgave you for it because we know you've done good things. So don't act like we don't remember the good things you've done. We remember all of them. That doesn't give you the right to crap on us now. What you're doing with the prosecution of the Epstein clients is wrong. The only reason we need to see the files is because we know that your DOJ is not doing their job. So don't tell us that we're the ones acting like Democrats. You're the one that created this rift. Mr. President, will you please fix this? We need this to go away. The only way you can fix this, put a team together and prosecute it. Stop telling us there's nothing there when we know there is. But do not insult us and tell us we're the stupid ones because we're not buying the bullshit you're selling. There's a lot of stupid ones. It's the ones that are going along with it, Trump. It's the ones that are saying, okay, pedophilia doesn't matter. The people who say, oh, we don't care if they don't prosecute the elites. That's your stupid people. And don't say that you don't care if MAGA voters want to support you or not. You're going to lose. I know people that are mad. Of course, they're not going to want a Democrat, but they're going to stop honoring you. You've done a lot of good things, but don't stain it with unnecessary insults. This is all unforced errors that never needed to happen. Trump, will you please just fix this mess once and for all so we can get it behind us? Frankly, I'm tired of talking about it, and I'm tired of seeing my friends get madder. I'm tired of your insults getting worse every day. You need to fix this. Stop the insults. Drop the obstinate attitude. Stop accusing us of being Democrats when you're the ones that shut down the country and brought us the vax, okay? Don't go there. Fix this, please. We need to move on. We got other things to do. Maybe we get this right, God will continue to bless this great country of ours. Right now, you're kind of getting in the way of that.